My name is Wally McCall. I'm a mediator at Matrix Mediation. And I wanted to talk with you all today about something I call humanizing the negotiations. This started several years ago when I was a lawyer. And we got into the negotiations and we were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And my client, Cheryl, looked at me and she said, "Wally, I feel like a hunk of meat." And I said, "Cheryl, that's because you are a hunk of meat," which in retrospect was probably not the most gentle thing I could have said to her. But it got me thinking that a lot of times after the first back and forth, we quit talking about the facts of the case and you just talk about dollars. Demand, offer, demand, offer, demand, offer. So what I like to do sometimes in my mediations, when we get into that back and forth, and I think it's particularly important in wrongful death cases, to just stop for a minute and say, "Cheryl, let me just apologize to you for a minute about the process. But just understand that in any negotiation, whether you're buying a house or you're buying a car or what you're doing, somebody starts out up here and the other side starts out down here, and you go back and forth, and you try to meet somewhere in between." And notice I didn't say in the middle. So what I will do is talk to people and say, "Look, Cheryl, just understand that this is how the process works. Unfortunately, it's the only thing that we can do is to try to get you fairly compensated today. So just understand we haven't forgotten that this is about you. And although we're just going back and forth, we remember it's your case. And the reason we're here is to get you compensated." I think it helps humanize the process, and invariably the plaintiff and they'll say, "Thank you, Mr. McCall, I really appreciate that." And I think it kind of lowers the temperature a little bit and makes everyone feel better. So lawyers, I think plaintiff's lawyers, it might be a good idea for you to discuss this with your clients before the mediation, because it can get very, very impersonal. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.